Beta Banana. That's right, guys, we got the newest Bedrock Beta 1.16.0.63 out now, changelog, and all the changes. Let's go over it together right now. Hey there, guys, Skippy here for Room Skippy 6 Gaming. Guys, coming to you with the newest, the coolest, the hottest Bedrock Beta changelog. That's right, it's out now. I'm a little late today, that's right, because they've been putting it out on Thursday usually. And today I was slacking, I was playing some modded Minecraft, and then I'm like, oh wow, I missed it. But it's still, it came out like 4 or 5 hours ago. We got it covered. So guys, for this one here, let's go for 732 likes. If you are down with the cause, don't forget to hit me up below, guys. Consider subscribing to the channel if you like this sort of content, guys. Update, changelogs, and news for Minecraft, guys. We are getting super excited about the new Bedrock, or I guess in all versions of Minecraft, the new Nether update stuff. And we're gonna go over this, mostly bug fixes. There are some pretty weird changes, unique ones, lots of sound changes, UI changes, and you can even see in my hotbar right here how it has a background now, the things. I don't know if I like that or not, but we're gonna go over the changes. Let's go over the changelog together. It starts with this tweet right here from JMegaSpud. Nether update 1.16.0.63 is rolling out today. We have included a ton of bug fixes. There is a lot. It's 5 pages. Many of which you have reported at this bugs link. We have one of those links in the description below. Spot our new logo, the new Mojang logo. And yeah, so let's keep going over here and let's jump in, guys. So if you want to go into the beta, I have a video that tells you how to join it, how to leave it, and all of that stuff, as well in the description, as well as a link to the straight changelog if you just want to read it for yourself, and a few other links for, like, the bug logs and the feedback site and all that stuff. So let's do this right here, guys. Minecraft Bedrock Beta 1.16.0.63, Xbox One and stuff, crashes and stability. Fixed several crashes that could occur during gameplay. I have said that same line hundreds, if not thousands of times on this channel. Fixed crash when auto-crafting 64 honey blocks from recipe book in survival. Fixed an issue that could occur if the player equipped any piece of netherite armor, used a clear command to clear it, and then equipped another piece of netherite armor of the same type. Fixed a crash that could happen when a mob's state changed. Fixed navigation.walk to handle the case where it is used as a flying entity so that the flying entity will not cause lag when it is touching the ground. Wow, that is like one of the biggest crash tongue twisters I've ever seen. General changes, guys. Updated Mojang Studios loading screens. I think that's for the new logo. Nether biome distribution now better matches that of Minecraft Java. So that's a big deal, guys. Fixed an issue where players on Xbox One may have errors accessing the marketplace. Improved reliability of loading characters. Fixed an instance where a character can be lost when offline. Fixed an issue that prevented achievements from being unlocked offline after reconnecting. Fixed an issue of incorrect player hand animations when using fishing rod in third person. Fixed the Xbox main menu getting stuck forever. Yeah, that's right. After canceling the sync pop-up box MCPE, that code right there. Secondary players in a split screen game now animate properly when you look at them. Suspending and resuming a game will no longer make a player's model disappear. The second player's hand in split screen will no longer disappear when you look at them with the first player. Nether Bricks update has been updated. Nether Bricks texture. So chiseled Nether Brick and Quartz Bricks textures are updated. Crimson Trapdoor is now called Crimson Trapdoor. No space. Warp forests are now more rare compared to other Nether biomes. When players enter Warp Forest, the previous music track now plays until it's finished. Bedrock credits have been updated. Fixed issue where experimental mode was not being enabled for clients when the server level has it enabled. Optimized sound loading. Load on low memory is now depreciated in sound definitions.json, as all audio can now play on low memory devices. Fixed a world conversion issue that was causing some crashes in chunks to convert to Bedrock incorrectly. Guys, gameplay. Dying shulker boxes no longer causes items to vanish. Fixed incorrect spawn position when set on top of a pressure plate. Fixed issue where taking arrows, fireworks, or nautilus shells into the offhand will break the offhand UI slot. Fixed an issue where lava would drop uncooked food. Added added a fallback to world spawn if respawn anchor spawn is obstructed. Okay, so you need that. That's probably a bad crash. Your home bed was missing or obstructed message shows again. Respawn point set message now displays for the respawn anchor in all cases. Respawn anchors can be charged without setting respawn point without exploding outside the nether. The respawn anchor can now have blocks placed against it if it contains no charge. Villagers will now harvest crops regardless of what crop amounts they have in their inventory. So that's a weird one. We're going to see how that affects changes here. XP orbs shoot in random directions once again. It's now impossible to use beds if there is no room for the player to stand next to or on top of the bed when they wake up. That's going to ruin an X-ray glitch. It's now impossible to interact with piglins who are admiring gold items. Respawn anchors no longer destroy blocks when detonated underwater. Respawn anchor now plays an appropriate sound when it depletes. Lodestone compass now supported in commands. Barrier blocks no longer generate in bastion remnants. Chest in bastion remnants now always generate with loot. Mobs no longer consume 2 swords of the same material in the same place. Fixed smithing table sound not playing while being used. Respawn anchor charging sound no longer plays in Basalt Delta biome. Lodestone and compass now play an appropriate sound. Twisting Vines block is now called Twisting Vines. Oh, shiny achievement now unlocked when disgracing or when distracting a piglin with a gold ingot by right clicking. Let's keep going. Twisting Vines and Weeping Vines are now destroyed and pop up as items immediately when flooded. My nether sprouts no longer produce an invalid item that could not be used. Moving blocks now have the correct collision box MCPE. Let's keep going. Fire now properly converts to soul sand on soul sand and soul soil when fire ticking is turned off. Campfires can now be crafted with charcoal. Using quartz blocks in Stone Cutter now produces quartz slabs instead of smooth quartz slabs. Dispenser now uses 1 glowstone when filling respawn anchor. Silk Touch enchant now works on respawn anchor. So that's pretty cool. I'm not sure how that's going to work. Silk Touch enchant and Sec Block command now work on Crimson button, Warp button. All the Crimson and warped versions of things, yeah, it wasn't working before. Chains can now be pushed by pistons without breaking, so chains won't break from pistons. Soul Torches can now be crafted with charcoal. Warp Fungus on a stick can now be enchanted, similar to Carrot on a stick. I guess that's going to be for riding some of our new creatures around. Striders now take fall damage. Baby Striders sitting on an adult Strider now freeze when its parent is on land. Strider's movement speed has been adjusted to closer match Minecraft Java Edition. Netherite items will not catch fire because they are fire resistant. That's right. That's really good, actually. That's a super cool one. Large basalt columns no longer be over 10 blocks tall. So that's weird because I feel like they go from roof to ceiling or from floor to ceiling. Basalt deltas now have the correct blocks generating in the biome. Blackstone buttons, pressure plates, slabs, and walls now have the right appearance on maps. Respawn anchors can only be mined by diamond or netherite pickaxe. So that's pretty cool right there. Mobs now prefer stone sword over gold sword except for piglins. Okay, Twisting Vines and Weeping Vines now emit correct sounds when broken. Chain now plays correct sounds when placed. Lodestone now requires a pickaxe to be mined. Many doors had their textures updated. We'll look at that after as well. Warped Stem and Crimson Stem now have the same mining time as Oak Log, so basically they've been made to be more like wood. Warped Planks and Crimson Planks slabs no longer appear as default in recipes for some items. Players no longer spawn on a block after relaunching the world while falling. Fix an issue that could cause the player to respawn underwater. Netherite shovel can now be used to extinguish campfires. Soul sand can be mined more quickly with shovels now. Crimson and warped hyphae, including stripped, can now be crafted into planks in Bedrock. Weeping Vines can now be grown using bone meal with dispensers. So let's just keep going. I'm going to keep going down the trail. We're on page 3. Let's go here. We're actually on page 4. Let's keep going here. Mobs fixed an issue where chickens on slabs wouldn't take damage from lava. Hoglins should now always be pacified after fleeing warp fungus. Mobs can now pathfind on soul sand blocks. Piglins can now run hoglins. it's all about the environment, guys, and now piglins can outrun hoglins. Hoglins will retaliate against crossbow-wielding piglins less frequently. Villagers no longer drop items they pick up. Using pick block on zoglins now gives zoglins spawn egg. Netherite helmet now renders properly on piglins. Hoglins and piglins are now more resistant to knockback. Piglins now make a retreating sound while fleeing from soulfire torches, soulfire lanterns, and soulfire. Piglins and hoglins behavior while fleeing has been improved. Zoglin and zombified piglin no longer drown in lava. Changed many mob behavior while drowning in lava. Aggravated piglins no longer barter, so you can't make the piglins mad and expect them to trade with you. Gold ingot now always properly render in piglin's hand during bartering. This is something that constantly didn't work right. Mobs should no longer consume items they pick up. Piglins now become angry when trapped chests are destroyed. So regular chests and trap chests. Hoglins no longer flee from zoglins. The zombified piglin texture has been updated. Mobs that can equip helmet armor can also equip a turtle shell. That's fixed an issue where tame pets would occasionally disappear after transferring to or from the nether. That happens a lot. Angry bees are now slower. That's interesting. Iron bars and glass panes now connect to walls. Guys, we're gonna look at this one after. That's pretty much the main one. They've switched it so many times. In my last video, they said they fixed it, and it was kind of, and now it's much different. Hyphae blocks can now be crafted into their respective planks. Moving blocks now have the correct collision box. So let's go over the final page right here. Fixed graphical, fixed low lighting emitting blocks, items not matching the placed blocks brightness, fixed mobs and mob spawners not being visible. Maps and item frames no longer have lines through them. Fixed maps missing textures after reloading the world. Fixed an issue where lighting wasn't refreshed when going through portals back into overworld. Fixed an excessive hand bob motion caused by playing an animation on the hand and camera together. Items held by mobs should now render correctly. Lodestone compass now renders properly in the inventory. User interface, guys. Tweaked server tab navigation. Tweaked creative recipe books show item groupings again. Added a background to title and subtitle text with adjustable opacity. Opacity can be changed in the accessibility tab in the settings menu. That's what I showed you before. We'll discuss that again as well. Added a background to the action bar text, so that's what I showed you. Used in the /title command, the same background is also applied to the item text above the hotbar. Smithing table UI has been updated, so it's accessibility, guys. They're doing that because it was hard for people to read. That's one of the things we'll look at after as well. Commands fixed a bug where bees and other new mobs were missing. Non-Minecraft version for summon commands. You should be able to spawn vanilla mobs without it. Added new overload for replace item and option for destroy the old behavior. To keep the command will return an error if item occupies that slot. Fixed an issue where the clear command would not clear damaged tools. Set block command fails on the new blocks if attempted with non-default state. /set block command now works for more block states. Some add-on and scripting stuff to finish it off. Fixed knockback issue that stopped crates in rescue mission Lava Town. Marketplace pack from moving when hit. Added a new loop mode and animations. Now instead of admitting loop it to have it stop playing when finished, or setting loop true to have it loop when finished, you can now say loop, hold on last frame to keep applying the last frame of animation. A content error will not show up on a range of JSON node is defined as an array with single value. A content error will not show up if you use more than one move, control, jump, control component, or navigation component. So all of that really kind of just factors down to only a few actual real changes that you will notice. So let's start. The doors, let's do this while we remember them, guys. So they changed a few of the door textures. You can see what we have right here. They're a little different. They added these hinges. I'm pretty sure these hinges are new. The doors are looking pretty cool. I like them. I think they're cool doors. And they added the hinges. Yeah, pretty straightforward stuff. Again, they really did just a bunch of changes to make this really just acts more like wood, if you ask me. I really think they should make it fireproof, but I'm not sure that they're going to actually do that. Look at the hotbar. So, see how it has that black stuff behind it? That's a thing. This black kind of... You know what? I do it on my thumbnails all the time when I'm typing because it just makes things stand out a lot more. And it's just hard sometimes. The white blends into the background. So like say this warped say warped door, right? If it was over top of these bricks right here, it would be a lot harder to see if it didn't have that background. So that's an accessibility thing. I'm pretty sure that's why they did that. Let's just go from this side to this side. I set it up. New blocks, texture. So this is Quartz Bricks. Quartz Bricks are different now. They made them look cooler. Yeah, this is one of the changes they made. In addition, nether bricks. More changes. Look different. They're just darker. I'm pretty sure that that just falls under the category of darker. Let's keep going. New smithing table UI. So basically, look at it. It just looks cooler. Upgrade gear. This is where you're going to put your diamond stuff mixed with your netherite to make it netherite gear. It's going to keep its enchantment, and you're going to feel good about it. It's going to turn it into there. I wonder if it'll just drop. So it automatically goes in your thing. I wonder if we could just let's just do this. Nether. No. Whack. That's entertaining YouTube right there. Netherite. So I'm pretty sure we're going to take this. And let's just do this, and let's do this, and bang. So let's go like this, and then let's just upgrade it. So again, it's going to keep its enchantments. So it's not that one, it's the ingot. See, that's why I grabbed both, because I knew I was kind of not paying attention. So you're going to see we have our netherite gear. Netherite gear won't catch on fire, so I guess that kind of transfers over to armor. And if you're wearing netherite armor, maybe you won't catch on fire anymore. That's pretty interesting. Last but not least, guys, is these dang bars and these walls and these panes of glass. So let's do this. I hope my pick block works. Okay, so remember last week, guys, when I put these blocks, these bars down, it just didn't work good. There was a whole blank space right between it. Now, guys, it all joined. Look, they're making it so everything will fill up the area. You're going to use some panes. You're going to use some iron bars. It goes right up to it. No matter what you do, look, solid conforming area that all joins into one, right? Look, no holes. No holes. Everything works good, guys. We'll leave it at that, guys. Don't forget to smash that like before you go. Don't forget as well to subscribe to my channel for, yes, new tutorials, let's plays, and stuff, and updates, and changelogs, and Bedrock betas, and all that jazz. Guys, catch you on the next one.